Okay, so I'm up here again today. We're going to do a bit more work on this thing, get it back together, or get a bit more of it back together. But for starters, it's not very warm. It looks beautiful and sunny, but it's not very warm. That's why the fire's going. But I don't know how well it'll pick it up. But if you look down past the tray of the Land Cruiser there, the other two tractors have arrived. So I uploaded the video on them Saturday night, I think. Got a phone call Sunday morning that the other two were on their way. So, oh well. I should have waited a little bit longer before uploading it, but yeah, oh well. It is what it is. So let's go for a wander. Let's go have a look, see what we've got. Now I don't know how well this is going to come out because it's a bit breezy. So, yeah. We'll start with this one. This is the other loader. There is a tyre there for it. I hope this wind isn't going to bugger up the mic too much. But yeah, this is the loader. Yeah, it's alright. It's a loader. It's had bigger rams and stuff put in it, bigger spindles and wheels on the front of it to make it lift a bit more and not sink in the ground. She's got back up a little bit there, some nice forks on it. It's not very original. It's had a lot of modifications over the years because it was a working tractor. It worked for its living. It wasn't a show pony. So yeah, she's got a bit of a cab. It's got some lights. Don't know if it's even open. Let's get down in here and have a look. So yeah, air cleaner's not original. Everything else, I suppose, is original enough. The exhaust elbow is completely rotted out, which probably saved the motor from locking up. But yeah, it's all there. Yeah. I think it's a Moore loader, I'm pretty sure. Get back a little bit so you might be able to see some stuff. Yeah, I think it's a Moore. It's got a Cranville counterweight on the back of it, but I don't think it's a Cranville. But I don't know, it doesn't really matter either way. So this is the only one I'm not allowed to part out. But that's fine. That's more than fine. So yeah, that's the counterweight. Now I think that's off another machine. I don't think that, well, it's sort of hard to say. I don't know. I don't know what's what, because that's solid concrete in, of all things, an old fuel tank. Two halves of one fuel tank, and yeah, you dropped them on there and filled them up with concrete. So it's got plenty of weight to drag itself around. Yeah, I've got the other tyre to match this one. Came with it. The rams are a bit howdy-doody, but I reckon if I sand them and give them a good go over with some wet and dry, it should come around enough to be used. But yeah, she's been sitting under gum trees for a long time. Actually, we should be able to open this one up. See, aftermarket air cleaner of some description. And yeah, she's an earlier variant. I think it's like 57 or something, 56. Poor old thing. She's seen a few hot suppers. Yeah, that's about really all I can say about it. So it suffered a broken spill pipe on the injectors and dumped a whole heap of diesel in the sump. So that was repaired and the thing was okay. Yeah, and then did it again at some time later. And then second time around it got a new spill pipe and that fixed that problem, but it's sort of done a bit of damage by then. The motor still goes, but it's worn out. Not so much bottom end wise, but like just compression. It smokes like a train apparently and just has very little compression. It's also got some like bulrusher type things growing in there. Oh, there's a little patch of water down there keeping them alive. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, that's the story with that. Yeah, it used to load super onto aircrafts for spreading. That was its job back when it was new. So if you didn't realise, yeah, when I said the bucket down there, that's the original bucket off this. Yeah, so that's this old thing. It's not really much to say about it. It just is what it is. It's an old loader. I don't know what I'll do with it, but it was part of the deal. So now here's more probably what I'm interested in. So this is another 50 something. It's not a real early one, so yeah, it's like a 56, 57. But it's had a super major engine fitted, like a very early super major engine. What else can I say about it? It was an unfinished project. He was going to get this one going and operating and all that sort of jargon, but just never happened. So yeah, it is a parts tractor. Yeah, I was hoping that would be in Ben Nick for the super, but oh well, not to be. So yeah, not bad fan setup on there and hub. I might rob that off it. So this motor did turn. She was a don't know about going, but it was a turning engine. Ooh, wow. Yeah. But of course it was left in this state outside, so now it's not. Yeah, there's no steering link, so you can't really steer. I do have one there though, which I could drop into it to make it movable. The seat's missing. Lift arms, like levelling box and fixed arm, are gone. One lower link is there, which looks to be in good nick. They're not easy to come by around here, they're all butchered. Has a drawbar, which is a bit loosey-goosey, but that will probably go on the new Performance Super Major, because well, there's just nothing on that one. I do have the plates, but they're not original plates. I do have a set of them somewhere, I think. So yeah, that could get robbed. Tyres, yeah, nah, their wheels aren't too bad. Tyres are very much not so. Well, that one isn't. This one you probably, yeah, it's not amazing, but you might be able to get a use out of it. But they might go on the pulling tractor, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So we've got some gauges still intact. I don't know if any of them are any good. Select gears. That gear knob's nice. And that shifter's it's a little bit, yeah, she's a bit worn, but no, it'd still be okay. It'd still function. Yeah, that steering wheel's shot, but that steering box feels smooth. So that might get commandeered for another tractor. So this is a problem. You know, you buy 4 tractors and I can nearly use all the parts off them already. So I need to buy another 4. And the problem getting loaders like this and stuff, there's not a lot of bits. Like, there's a lot of the bits you're after, they're just not on these. Like, they're not agricultural machines, so it sort of screws you a little bit there. Because even if I wanted to part this out, like the base tractor is there, but there's no 3-point parts, or, you know, all the guards are modified, and none of the tin work is ever any good on them. So they're not really worth buying as a parts thing. So yeah, obviously this is where his battery went. So yeah, there seems to be a multitude of different leads. So I don't know how all that worked. But yeah, that's the last 2 of the 4. So everything's home now, besides I got to go pick that tyre up and that spare engine. They're still there, but I'll grab them in due time. It's no big drama. I like his little air cleaner. I don't know why they bothered doing all that, seeing there's nothing wrong with the factory idea. It's also had a bit of a custom modified radiator in there, so you don't have the little elbow anymore. But yes, that's her. I'll be interested. I want to really get this one to run and get that tyre on it. At least it'll move around then by itself, and if it all operates okay, it'll be handy. But yeah, I don't know. Anywho, that's all them. So we'll be digging into them at sort of some point. Maybe sooner than later for the parts one. If I need a few bits. So, alright. You have fun all. Like, share, subscribe, all the usual shit. I'll catch you guys in the next one.